Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of the Manchester United Arsenal show. Man Them United podcast meets the Gunner Talk from the Arsenal podcast, where we discuss both clubs, people, both Manchester United and Arsenal. I was going to say great clubs, but there ain't too much great about Manchester United currently. But crucial game for Eric Ten Hag versus Porto. The game's secondary. There's so much going on with Manchester United that our football matches are secondary. Manchester United are playing Porto away and Villa away. I ain't seen no previews. I ain't seen no previews whatsoever, man. I ain't seen people talking about predicted lineups. I ain't seen people talking about who's available. All the talk is about Eric Ten Hag. That's why the title is Crucial Game for Eric Ten Hag, like he's out there playing, because I think the end isn't there anyway. By the time we do this show next week, I think he'll be out the job. We'll get into all of that. But as for North London, you know what I'm saying, from South Manchester to North London, it's all going well at Arsenal. Very impressive win versus PSG. Very, very impressive win versus PSG. Doing very well in the league as well. Come through a very tough run of games away at Villa Park, away at Etihad, away at Spurs. And they're doing the business, Arsenal. They are doing the business. Late win against Leicester as well. 2 late goals. That's the stuff of champions right there. So Mikel Arteta's men on job, on point. But in regards to this show as well, a lot of people's favorite show on this channel, with a lot of people's favorite duo. You know what I'm saying? Also a favorite trio, including me. I get asked about this show all week long. Is TJ going to be there? Is Tony going to be there? So before I bring the man them on the screen, make sure you run up the likes first and foremost. Hit the like button on the video, whether you're watching this live right now or watching this back after the live. Share across all the socials as well. That's Me Flawless, at Sarcasm City TV, at Sarcasm City TV, at That's Me Flawless. And on top of those two things, subscribe to the channel Sarcasm City TV. Make sure you hit the notification bell as well. Let me bring the man in the building. TJ's here, Tony's here. What are you guys telling me, man? What's going on? What's going on?
What's
Everyone
up? First
good?
of all, yeah. Do I sound all right? First of all,
Yeah,
do I sound all right?
yeah. You're good. You're
All
good.
right, dope. I'm great, man. I'm flying right now. My team is in the MLB playoffs. I got my football team winning 2 in a row, bro. I'm on a sports in sports. I'm fantastic right now. Nobody can touch me. Nobody can touch me. And people are gonna say, oh yeah, TJ, well, it took you until extra time to put away Leicester City. Winning is all that matters.
Facts.
3 points. All that matters, right, Tony? Tony knows where I'm coming from. Let's go. Smash the likes up. I can't wait for the show. I've been looking forward to it all week.
It is. I look at Tony. Make sure the Tony Claude Gunner right there. What you telling us, Tony? You good?
Yeah, guys. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back, guys. I know you missed me last week. Yeah, guys. Yeah, I know.
Facts.
I know.
We did.
I know
Facts.
you guys missed me. See ya, guys in the charts. Yeah. See, run up the likes. Me, TJ's down here. See ya, guys. I have a big problem with TJ. We have to, we have to talk about some things down here, man.
What did I do?
We have to talk about some things down here. We have to talk about King Kai.
What do I mean? Oh no.
I mean, no. We'll get to that later on. That's just an appetizer. We're gonna go to war this evening. See ya, guys. Yeah, guys in the chat. Guys in the charts. Yeah. When I was telling you guys about Kai Havertz, you guys turned me into a meme, laughed at me, mocked at me, spat on my face, Flawless doing his thing, TJ, I mean, the memes were everywhere. Who's laughing now? And see you guys, yeah. I mean, I watched Troops show the other day, and for some reason, man, I've never seen. I mean, Flawless is my G, yeah, but I've never seen this brother like being rattled, yeah, going back and forth with one guy, yeah.
You talking about
what?
Monts?
Let me don't even call his name. It's Monts.
Nah, say Monts. That's my bro. Shout out Monts. Ironically, he just rang me he rang me just before the show. Actually, shout out to Monts. Make sure you subscribe to Big Six.
Monts. I also have words.
Trying to talk up all in my segment and that. I ain't with that. That's why I went at Monts. It's the Manchester United segment. Let me say my shit.
I also have words for Monts later on in the show because those guys in Liverpool, in the Liverpool camp, are beginning to talk so much smack. I just want to put him in his place just a little bit. Maybe next week if he decides to come up on the show and defend himself, good and okay. But I'd like to put him on his place, later on in the show. So yeah, smash up the likes. I'm back. Me, Flawless, TJ. So yeah, guys, let's go. Let's go. I'm ready.
Let's get to it. Big up to Warrior J. Says
PSG
yo.
got cooked.
Pardon me.
Can you smell what the Arsenal is cooking? Let's go. Let's go. Let's
True.
go.
It's true.
Let's go.
You were good. You know we're good. 110%.
We were very good.
Yeah. TJ, we'll start there. Arsenal 2-0 winners against PSG. Very impressive performance. Could have been more. Floor's yours.
Man, what else is there to say? I mean, I think we need to stop before we get started. I think we need to stop short of some of the stuff that's going on in the Arsenal fan base right now. We're getting way too excited. Okay, look, I'm surprised that Tony is celebrating as hard as he is. You want to know why?
Oh my days.
You want to hear why? Because I heard Ligue 1, McDonald's league, is a farmers league. So why?
That's a
so
great
why
point.
are we celebrating so hard when an Mbappe-less PSG comes to the Emirates and we show them what for, right? We show them that we are the Arsenal, right? We are not gonna let these Parisians come in here and push us around, right? Shout out Rudy from that movie. Shout out Rudy. All I'm gonna say is look, we looked great, even without Martin Odegaard, which I want to stop short of saying we don't miss him. We do miss him, but we are filling in well as a team. Trossard, outside of some of the disciplinary issues we've been seeing the last couple of matches, he looked very, very good. And I will give it to Kai Havertz. He has looked very, very good. But Tony, let's not sit out here. Tony, no. Let's not sit out here and pretend that there aren't people feeding him the ball and he's scoring. Okay? Can we agree on that? Can we agree on that? Oh no, we can agree on that. So there aren't 10 men, including the goalkeeper, behind Kai Havertz, giving him the ball, giving him something to head. It was a team effort. It wasn't just King Kai, okay? It was a team effort yesterday. The only chance that PSG got was Nuno Mendes. If I remember correctly, they had the ball for a majority of the game, if I remember correctly. But Nuno Mendes had a great chance that he just put to the side, missed, couldn't hit water if he fell out of a boat, and that was really the only time we looked under threat. And that shows you how well the midfield is doing, how well our defense continues to do. And, you got to give your flowers to Mikel Arteta. I can't believe I'm saying this. You got to give your flowers to the manager.
Absolutely, you do.
Because
absolutely.
the manager.
Say the words.
Because
TJ,
the manager,
say the words.
I'm not going to say the words.
No. Wait, TJ.
Wait, what are the words?
What are the words?
What are the words? Give Mikel Arteta the props. Say the words.
I did. I just did.
Just
what are the
it.
words?
No. Give him the props.
I am giving him the props. I literally just said you got to give the manager his flowers.
No, say it. No, say it. Don't say it in the third person on it. Say it. Just give Mikel Arteta the props.
I will give the Arsenal manager, Mikel Arteta, his flowers for how he has handled the injury situation at Arsenal Football Club. Is that good enough for you, Tony?
Oh my.
Tony, look.
Days.
I can be Arteta doubt and still criticize or praise him. It's a week-to-week thing. Like if I was going to come on here and say, oh yeah, I'm going to watch football and I'm going to be constantly Arteta out, even though he has been dealt one of the biggest injury scares with his captain, our talisman in the midfield, being out, and he's still delivering results. Like we almost got away with it at Man City. We almost got away with it. Like you have to give him his props for dealing with this, setting the team up the way he is, and motivating the team to deliver these results. That being said, PSG were garbage yesterday. Garbage. They were so bad. And I would expect the league winners of the French Farmers League, as you put it, Tony, to come in here and give us a challenge.
That come back to bite, man. You know.
No. I remember that, and I remember driving in
my
car.
Tony, you know.
I remember listening to that Euro argument in the car, just being like, "What is happening?" And I was even on that show. I had to leave early, and I was just like, "Tony, what is going on here, man?" But yeah, no, I mean, Luis Enrique, he has a good side over there, but I mean, they just look terrible. Donna Bumma should be his name. That guy stunk yesterday. That second goal from Saka, I will give the boys their credit though. They set a screen in front of Donnarumma on that Bukayo Saka free kick that he couldn't see the ball. You got three or four people running in front of him during that set piece, which good for them. But any goalkeeper worth their weight in gold is saving that. I think Donnarumma, I don't remember who said it. It was in one of the group chats, but I agreed with it. Donnarumma is lauded because of FIFA, because of EAFC. He has like the highest rating on there. But what has he done to prove that he deserves any sort of high rating? Everybody, Donnarumma, generational goalkeeper. Did we see that at the Euros? Did we see that? Are we seeing that with PSG now in the Champions League or in the Farmers French League? Quote Tony.
No. Quote Tony.
No,
Farmers League on, man. Farmers League.
Yeah, Farmers League on. They should rename it to Farmers League on. Screw the McDonald's sponsorship. No, Farmers League on is what we're gonna call it. But
Tony's
yeah, man,
words.
look, we're gonna get into it. I want to let Tony have the floor because I apparently have some apologizing to do. But I'm very, very happy. Obviously, we got Southampton this weekend, which should be easy work for us. And then we move on. I think we got Preston after that.
It's international break.
International break.
Yeah,
but we should be winning all. Regardless, we should be winning all these games. The only game that really worries me is Liverpool in October. So we'll see that. But then again, any given Saturday, Sunday, whenever you play, it's a different match. But we should be beating Southampton. We should be beating everybody up until then. So we'll see. Now, Tony.
Before Tony gets to it, let me just gets to his response and whatever else he's got to say. Big up to Hen before becoming a member of the channel. Hen, much appreciated. Link for the membership is in the pinned comment. Big up to Hen, man. Always supporting, so I appreciate you joining the membership. How you lot can support for absolutely free though is by running up the likes and make sure you hit the subscribe button and subscribe to Tony's channel and subscribe to TJ's channel. Both links are in the title right now, so click the link. Just want to say as well, you see the blue combination, TJ, you file. That blue combination you got there, yeah. Smoke, it's fire. Trust me, like, for real. Fire, absolutely. Go on, Tony. Floor's yours, man. I know you got plenty to say, so the floor's yours.
Flawless, of course, I have plenty to say. See, 2 weeks ago, I have plenty to say. 2 weeks ago, I like pissing off the fans here who come out here to watch us here. I like pissing you guys off. I get under your skin. That's why you guys hate me. And I love it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. No, talking of the ones in the charts, they don't like me, and I don't like them too, because most of them are Manchester United fans. I don't like them. Warrior J ran up his mouth in the charts.
Warrior J's Chelsea. Warrior J's Chelsea.
See, I don't care. I don't care.
Talk about it.
It's Arsenal versus all of them.
Oh, it's Arsenal versus everybody.
Warrior J ran up his mouth, when I came here 2 weeks ago, and I was talking about Kai Harvertz. The panel, they didn't give me a chance. Some other guys down here, Don Dada, one other guy like that. All these names, you guys came for me. You guys turned me into a meme.
Hey, yo.
Yeah. Now, who is laughing now? Who is laughing now? TJ, you know what? Yeah. I'm not going to say you should apologize or anything. I'll be the bigger guy. I'm not going to do that.
That's good because I'm not going to.
I'll be the bigger guy. I won't do that to you. Yeah. But one thing I just really want you, shout out to Don C, who is down here, because Don C, when I had the show with you guys, Don C was here with
Northside
was also here. Shout out to Don T. He's a real, absolute real one, Don T here.
Facts.
And he's a guy that sees reasons. He sees reasons. It was the only one that even gave me even a bit of a look, actually, when I was talking about Kai Havertz down here. Every other person snarled at me. Yeah? Flawless looked at me, looked down at me. TJ looked at me and said, what is this guy talking about? Well, see here, guys. Yeah, not side. I don't even want to talk about that one because, of course, when I mentioned Kai Havertz, he was looking somewhere else. But right now, even on his show, after the matchup against PSG, it was out there praising Kai Havertz. See here, guys. That you just have to pick a side. Yeah, I've been saying this. Kai Havertz is that guy. Yeah, he surprises us. He surprises us.
He's that guy.
He surprises us. Yeah, it just shocks us. See, TJ, that lip, the fight, the grit. I mean, like it's champagne football once again from Kai Havertz. I mean, TJ, you have to agree right now. Yeah, you have to agree. He is our highest goal scorer right now. What do you say to that?
That is
I
what
mean,
the statistics
everyone who
say.
has been shitting on this guy, yeah, everyone who has been, mouthing off about this guy, Kai Havertz, well, this is his justice. This is his justice.
This is his justice.
Vator is down there, hollering, being fearful. Vator, we're coming for that Champions League, my brother, man. I mean, see,
wait. What? Wait. What? Say that again. No. Wait. We're not bypassing that. Say that again. No. We're bypassing that. No. We're not bypassing that. You're coming for what?
I would say. See. I'm coming. You guys will hear me loud and clear. You know what?
Hey, you need to relax,
guys. If I was any team in Europe right now, I will be looking at Arsenal as a real legitimate threat right now. Look at what he did to Luis Enrique. Whether we like it or not, he's still a top manager. Luis Enrique is a top manager, whether we like it or not. Actually, I was even calling for Luis Enrique to come and handle Arsenal Football Club. At the time, I think this was like last season, after Mikel Arteta fluffed his lines. I wanted Enrique down there if we couldn't get maybe someone like Ancelotti. But again, throw all that away. Look at how he totally outclassed him. Yesterday. Look at that Kai Havertz goal, man. The lip, the awareness. See, TJ, of course, you give the props to Trossard. But if Kai Havertz did not read that run, if he did not make that move, if he did not lip, if he did not just out-muscle that player, look at how he left Donnarumma for dead. He left him for dead, sprawling on the floor. That's what King Kai gives to you. Yeah. Aerial ability. He's the one running up. He's the one hustling and bustling for the ball. Where were all our strikers? Apart from maybe Trossard. Martinelli, good and okay, is getting in just a little bit. He's showing up late to the party, but he's not really putting up goals per se. Kai Havertz is averaging a goal every match. I mean, is Arsenal's highest goal scorer this season. I mean, what else? See here, TJ, do you think that this guy's not going to get 25 goals this season? I mean, we'll be drunk on cognac if you say this guy is not going to get 25 goals this season.
I like that.
Hey,
I mean, we'll be drunk.
In all comps, he's on pace. I would say in all comps.
Are you saying in the league or all comps?
Bro, all comps, anything. Even all comps, I'm looking at 29.
Wait. So Premier. Wait, you reckon he gets 25 Premier League goals?
Bro, he could score 29.
You could go 29 league goals. Kai Havertz.
Bro, not league goals. All season. 29
you mean across
goals
all
season.
Okay.
But in the Premiership, I'm looking at 20 goals.
20 goals in the Prem.
He's averaging a goal. Bro, he's averaging a goal every game. He's Arsenal's highest goal scorer.
Yeah.
It's that bad. It's that bad. I'm not saying he's the best striker.
He's not averaging a goal a game,
now.
by the way.
I will go get it. But flawless, man. I mean, you're someone who is very, very open to change. Don't let the truth get in the way of a good story. You're very, very open to change. I mean, Facts. Are you starting to look at Kai Havertz as a guy who is more dynamic, as a guy who could actually go with the flow, get you a goal from here, get you a goal from here? Is he still useless to you?
No, I never. The thing is,
yesterday,
you do this. Troops does this. Many of it. I've never once called Kai Havertz useless. I've never once said he's a bad player.
No, you've not
Them
used
words
the
have.
word, but you don't.
I've never said no.
You
I've
don't
said
rate him at that
no.
pedestal.
No,
I
not
think
if
the
you're
people
going.
that are criticized. I think the people that criticize Kai Havertz are just the ones that say he's inconsistent, and that is true. That is a fact. That he's
And
inconsistent.
he's not good enough at the
But
highest
he's your
level.
highest.
No,
But
he's he's a
But he's your highest
and
scorer this
and
season.
that in there lies the
TJ,
problem
make
that
that
Kai
make
Havertz
sense.
is. That in there lies your problem, in my opinion. When I look from the outside looking in, this is why you needed a striker or some along. This is why the majority
He's
of your fan base
wait.
screamed
He's
out for
not
a striker.
consistent, but he's your highest goal scorer this season, TJ.
All right, go on.
What are you talking about?
You might try.
What are you talking about? He's your highest goal scorer this season. He's averaging a goal every game. What are we talking? Are we drunk?
It's also October 2nd. So,
oh my day.
Here's the thing. Talk to me in January, and if we're top of the league in January and he's being consistent, then I'll say, hey, you know what? I'll throw my hands up. He's done a job, okay? But until I see, consistent performances after, maybe 10, 15 games, I'll start turning it on. But I'm not going to go out here and say he's like the second coming. Pause. After freaking
That's a good pause.
September. I knew somebody was gonna. Yeah,
I wasn't even good. That's just a good one.
Somebody in the chat was gonna flag that for sure. 100%. Bro, I'm on guard. I'm on guard now, dude. Quick segue. Quick side note. I said pause in front of my wife the other day, and she's like, "What the fuck does that mean?"
What you talking about?
And I had to explain it. And she's just like, "That sounds dumb as shit." And I go, "Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. It's just funny. It's just men being men. That's what it is.
No, it's just like just a bunch of dudes being kids. Anyway,
yeah.
But Tony, we need a bigger sample size. There were games at the end of the season last season where we needed performances from Kai Havertz, and where was he? He did the German ghost. He did the Geist. He ghosted. So I need more consistent performances. And look, I gave my flowers to the team as a whole.
Oh, you're talking of last season when he just came from Chelsea, a damaged player. No one knew whether he was a winger. No one knew whether he was a defender or a goalkeeper. I mean, he played in all positions for Chelsea Football Club. The only position he didn't play was as a goalkeeper. It was nearing that. He played as a defender. He played as a right back. He played as a midfielder. I mean, he played as a holding midfielder. He dropped in deep behind the striker. He played in the wings in Chelsea, a damaged player. And then you brought in a damaged player and you want him to just come and gazon the league at Arsenal? Come on, man, TJ, what are we talking about? And even when we disbelieved this guy, you see, he came up and scored 12 goals. TJ, accept it. He has proven us wrong.
He has not
proven us wrong. And he's still proving us wrong. Agree to this. He has proven us wrong. I will be the bigger guy and accept it. See, when this guy came to this football club, I didn't like him. I thought it was sincerely, I thought it was a failure. Oregon Gunnar was down here, but Oregon Gunnar also understands that, man, this guy is I mean,
I would be willing to say that Dal is not going to put his neck on the line like that, but that's okay.
No, he's not going to put it. Of course, I hear him, but he recognizes the kind of goals he's scoring. He recognizes the effort he's putting in. He recognizes it. TJ, you should recognize it too.
I recognize that he scored a good goal against PSG. I recognize that. No. Recognize that he's your highest goal scorer. Recognize that he's doing much. So he scored. So he scored a garbage time goal
in a team that lacks creativity. Yeah, he's doing this job. Yeah, he's scoring these goals without even our captain around, who's our creator in chief. What are we talking about? He's dropping in deep, to the midfield to get the ball. I mean, he's harassing players. He's doing all this stuff. Area duels. He's winning all this stuff. And you don't want to give him, bro, why not give him the props and say, okay, let's watch whether he's going to mess up later on. Just give him the props. Say it as it is.
Tony, the way that you're talking about this guy, you would think
it is.
Tony, the way you're talking about this guy is you would think he's performing at the level of Erling Haaland. He's not.
He's your highest goal scorer.
So what?
He has outscored every player in your team.
So what?
This season.
I don't care. I'm
So
going to be
what?
honest with you, Tony.
You
I'm going to
don't
be honest
care.
with you, Tony.
Oh, okay. I get. Oh, okay, I get. You don't
That's
care.
literally what I'm
Good.
saying. Yeah, I
Oh,
don't care. I
all right.
care about
It's
winning
okay.
football matches. I
It's
win about
okay.
carrying
It's
football
okay.
matches and consistent performances that facilitate
It's okay.
winning football matches. Okay?
It's okay.
That's it. And
No
and,
problem.
and thankfully,
No problem.
we haven't lost a football match yet, which is good. So what does that show you? It shows you consistency. But we got to say that Kai Havertz has not been consistent enough for me to say, "Oh yeah, well yeah, he's the talisman. He's our number 9."
He hasn't been consistent this season.
No, I don't think so.
He hasn't been consistent this
He's breaking.
season.
TJ's
Yeah, he's breaking up a
Tony's
little bit.
asking. Yeah, he's breaking up. He's back. You're back, Tony.
He's back.
Tony, jump out and jump back in. Your connection's moving mad.
Hasn't been consistent.
Crazy. I think he's saying, has he been consistent? Yo, this Kai Havertz thing is crazy. That's all I'm gonna say, yo. He's crazy, yo.
Yeah,
this Kai Havertz thing. And then you got the likes of Vader gaslighting it in the chat. Big up to Vader as well. Talking about Arteta deserves credit for finding the player. Chelsea didn't know how to get the quality out of him.
Here's the thing, Vader. Here's the thing, Vader. No. You know what? No, I'm not even gonna. I'm not gonna address Vader. I got a show with him in like 2 hours. I'm not.
Yeah. Address him on there. Yeah.
No,
proper,
I'm not talking
proper
to this guy
gaslighter. Right, but shout out to Vader, man. He's
good
absolutely
Lord.
One.
Tony,
you was breaking up. Go on. What was you saying? You're back now.
Vader.
You was breaking up.
Shout out Vader, man. TJ, man. Sometimes you just have to take responsibility. Sometimes, man. Like, just take this responsibility, yeah. Like, just take it, man. It's an L. Take it. I've taken the L already.
He's been good this season.
Take the L. Take the L. He's consistent. Yeah, exactly, man. TJ, and I respect you. See, TJ, I know it's hard. Yeah, it's hard. But as you've just admitted it, come on, man. We're Arsenal fans. Let's get behind him, man. He has been consistent this season. See, we don't have any other striker apart from Trossard to lean on to right now. If Kai Havertz is giving us this consistent
Trossard's been our best player
goal
this season,
scoring abilities right now, I mean, that's all we want. That's all we need. Then by January, if we go get a Gyökeres, good and okay. I rate the Gyökeres more than Kai Havertz. I still see Kai Havertz as a squad player.
Where we play him?
Wait. Say that again.
Wait. No, you're not bypassing this.
No.
You still see him as a squad player.
I still see him as a squad player.
Wait,
I don't think. I still see him as a squad player. I don't think. Wait, let me get my point across.
I'll let you finish, and then I'm gonna cook.
Yeah. Now this is where I'm trying to show up here. I will still accept Victor Gyökeres to come to this football club because I think he's a deadly finisher, and I think he's gonna give us more goals than what Kai Havertz is putting up now.
Shit.
But Kai Havertz isn't a bad striker to come off the bench and score goals for us. He's not a bad striker to use technically to play against some certain kind of teams that decide to just stay back and truncate every movement of our strikers. He can unlock defenses. He can do it. Kai can do it. So it depends on how we want to see it, man. If we bring a Victor Gyökeres January or maybe in the summer, good and okay. I would accept him, But again, Kai Havertz is good at least as a squad player in this team. Good and okay.
Okay.
And if we have both strikers scoring goals, it's all good. All good and okay.
Kai is the key. That's fire. That hashtag Kai is the key.
No, Eddie, don't do this. Don't do this, Eddie.
That's fire, man.
I know what you're doing, Eddie.
Hey, Tony, say it with us, loud and proud, man. Kai is the key.
Kai is the key. Kai is the key.
Got it.
Kai is the key.
Hashtag
Kai's
Kai
the
is the
key.
key in the chat,
Yeah, man.
people. And before we get to TJ, as
Kai's
he
the
just
key.
recomposes himself because he's taken aback by how great that what's it called is, how great that phrase is and that slogan is. Gifted somebody a Sarcasm City TV membership. Fire emojis in the chat, clapping emojis in the chat for Hem. Appreciate you gifting someone a membership, man. Much appreciated as well. Big up to Daryl, been a member of the channel for 2 months, and big up Side is Absolute Troll, been a member of the channel for 7 months. I'll get to those comments as well, but yeah,
I can't wait.
Kai is the key, man. Let's go. Man said Kai has the answers.
Okay, all right.
He has the answers, guys. He has the answers.
Kai is the key, but he's a squad player. That's what you're saying, is that you would rather have Gyökeres in the 9. You still want Gyökeres, but Kai is the key, and we're bigging him up as the top scorer of Arsenal. All right, Tony, you're talking out of both sides of your mouth here. You either want Kai in the 9, or that is it.
No,
because
you're wrong.
He plays it when he plays as attacking midfielder. He's shit. Okay, so let's not do this.
No, your statement is flawed. Your statement
no, it's
is
not.
flawed.
It's not flawed. That's literally what you just did.
Your statement is flawed. No one is bigging him up. No one is bigging him up.
You were just bigging him up for the last 10 minutes.
You just said Kai's the key.
TJ.
You just said Kai's the key.
TJ, listen. Factually, you're wrong. No one is bigging him up as Arsenal's highest goal scorer. It's a fact. He is Arsenal's highest goal scorer this season. It's not about me bigging him up. It's a fact.
Are we gonna?
So that's
I know it's a fact.
yours.
Are we gonna talk about context around those?
This season.
Do you know Tony? Who is he scored against?
But why didn't you consider my context when we're talking about it?
Tony, who is he? If we're gonna talk about context, who is he scored against?
Scored against Leicester. Scored against PSG. What do you want again? Do you want to kill him?
No. This is what I want to bring up. He scores against Brighton, which is an okay side, right? Bolton Wanderers is a goal that he has scored. Wolves, who look like they're going to get relegated, and Leicester City, which was a garbage goal in extra time when we already had the game won. So let's calm it down a little bit. Is all I'm saying. I'd like him to score against Tottenham or Man City or
so him
Liverpool.
Scoring against PSG doesn't mean anything.
No. I think PSG
scoring against PSG doesn't mean anything.
It's a farmers league. It's a farmers league according to you. So no, it don't.
No. It's a farmers league, but I'm talking of the top dog in that farmers league.
But they're the top dog is shit.
Top dog in that farmers league.
Yeah, the top dog of the terrible league.
The top dog of the terrible league where Lille just beat Real Madrid.
So they're the best out of the bunch.
Lille just beat Real Madrid, the European champions, but that's a shit league.
They've been in one final in the Champions League.
No. Now that's wrong. I said consistently they've been in the finals. The finals doesn't mean the final. It could mean the semi-final. It could mean the quarterfinal.
Oh, you mean the last stages of the Champions League?
Yeah, exactly. So you can call that a final.
Okay.
So consistently,
it's called the last stages.
They're always in the finals of the Champions League.
The finals is
so
not
what are we
the finals.
talking about? Are we out here disrespecting?
Quitters don't quit. Saeed, man. Quitters don't quit.
Quitters don't quit.
I
love that. It's so good. It's so good. Shout out Saeed. Awesome.
Shout out to Eddie. Eddie's in the chat.
This dude's a quote machine. I love it.
Big up to Eddie. Eddie, how you doing, man?
And the finals is not
Eddie
the finals,
was
people.
Crying on live, man. Oh my days. Manchester United.
Oh no.
Let me get to these 2 super chats as well. Big up to Eli for the super chat. Eli, my bro, always good to see you in the chat. He says, if Kai is the key, I ain't going through the door. You know what that is, man? Eli, you just being toxic and negative at this point. Walk through the door, man. Walk with Kai, man. That's what you need to do, man. Walk with Kai.
Hashtag walk with Kai.
Hashtag walk with Kai. Hey, Eli, you're my guy, but I'm gonna have to time you out because of this toxic and negativity. I'm not with this negativity. And normally you are a positive individual, man. I'm not with it, man. How dare Eli? Terrible, man. Big up to C24 for the super chat. Just said, just like Tony Stark in Avengers, Kai is the key. I call him Tony Stark.
Kai is the key.
Kai is the key. Let's go, man. Hey, C24, big up for the super chat as well, man. Much appreciate it. But yeah, man. Go on, TJ. Continue to respond.
No, Tony. All I'm saying is you can't say that he's a squad player and big him up as much as you can in the number 9 and look for a replacement in winter. Like it's like you can't really be doing that. Like, come on. Answer. Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
Man said all that and then said he's a squad player.
TJ.
I think he is a squad player. I still want a number 9. A tall one, preferably, that can head the ball like Kai Havertz can. Other than that, I mean, his finishing ability is not great. So,
TJ, Harvertz, yeah, was playing sidekick to Erling Haaland, and he was scoring on inconsistent basis, always scoring goals. I think 2 seasons ago he scored about 17 goals, 20 goals all season. He scores consistently. Even if he's a squad player, he's a deadly player to have in your squad.
You are the greatest, but he's a deadly player.
Deadly player to have in the squad. Alvarez. No. Alvarez was a deadly player.
Yes.
Very deadly player. I even wanted him at Arsenal when he was up for grabs. I mean, 2 seasons ago, I think he scored about 17 goals. And now that's playing second fiddle to Erling Haaland, coming from the bench, scoring goals, putting in performances, decent performances all across the pitch. So why wouldn't I have? Big teams always have at least 2 players or 3 players across, across the same, across the same position, at least that can do a decent job. Vice versa.
Julian Alvarez, who has 2 goals in 8 games for Atletico Madrid.
Throw that away. I'm talking of the Premiership, bro. Why are you bringing the Spanish La Liga to the Premiership? When he was in the Premiership,
is that a Farmers League too?
It was that deadly. And again, you're putting shit on someone, on a kid's name who's won the Champions League, who's actually won titles back to back with Manchester City. TJ, man, have some respect, man. Have some respect.
Yeah, he also had a world-class team around him, but nobody's going to bring that up.
He's won the Champions League. He's won back-to-back Premiership titles.
Yeah, he's won the Copa
America. We don't have anything to show
for
what we've done, right? So if that kid has won that, just give it to him. And the Spanish La Liga is a different ball game entirely. Let's don't bring into the fray. But what I was just trying to say is that you can have at least 2 to 3 players in the same position that could just give you, that kind of like performance that you can get from the first one, Erling Haaland at the time. Alvarez, I don't know who they have right now. Savio, is it that guy?
They don't have a backup. Savio's good, but they don't have a backup striker. You're right. There's no backup striker. They play false nine.
They don't. Yeah, I was going to say they don't need a backup
in that position right now.
One injury to
Savio, tap, boom, it's all out.
They're not vulnerable. So they have ample players who can play in the false nine, but
Look, I'm not and look, I'm not saying that Julian Alvarez is a bad player. That's not what I'm saying. I wanted him him last season. But let's not say that he's like a freaking world beater. Okay, let's relax. He is a kid, and he has won a lot with Argentina and Man City. That being said, it's Argentina and Man City. This is the best international team in the world. This is the best international club team in the world. He's not gonna win as much at Atletico Madrid. That's all I'm saying. And
it doesn't matter. He's won the big one.
He has to be the center.
It doesn't matter. He's won the big one. It doesn't matter.
He's won the big one several times.
With
teammates like Leo Messi and Emiliano Martinez and goal.
Bro, our biggest legend, Thierry Henry, only won 1 Champions League, and he didn't even win it in our football club. He won it at FC Barcelona. He has only won 1 Champions League. This kid has won the World Cup. This kid has won the Copa America. This kid has already actually won back-to-back titles with Manchester City before he left. He's won everything he needs to win in his life. He's okay.
They would have won those with
even
or without
better
him
than
in the
our
squad.
legend, Thierry Henry. So what are we talking about? Leave what he has done.
Tony, does Man City or Argentina win those accolades without Alvarez? Be honest with me.
It doesn't matter. He was part of the squad, and that's my argument.
It does matter. It does matter.
Why are we having squad players though? Because he is a squad player, correct?
Because
he was trying to compare Kai Havertz to Alvarez.
He's a squad player, but I think Alvarez being a squad player is fair. I also think Kai Havertz should be a squad player is fair. So when you ask me why my criticism comes from, we're in agreement on a Kai Havertz. You just don't like how I say it. He's a squad player for you. He should He should be a squad player for you, look. He's not good enough for where you're trying to go. Why is that so crazy? You agree with that. That's why you called him a squad player. Why is that mad? Please explain to me.
I agree. See, this is where we have a little bit of a discrepancy. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
I really do think that why I'm looking at him as a squad player is only if Arsenal do the right thing and go and bring in a prolific striker.
Absolutely.
I rate the Victor Gyökeres more than a Kai Havertz. I believe there'll be more output in terms of productivity if we bring him to this football club. I think he will be averaging 2 goals every game in this league. That's what I think. With Victor Gyökeres, is an assassin, is a killer. So, in other words, we can use Kai Havertz to technically unlock some certain teams that just want to close up shop, because I think Kai Havertz has the technical ability to unlock some certain kind of defenses, and he can be used in some certain kind of games,
Where's the discrepancy when I agree with what you just said? I've never gone against that. You just don't like it because it's me. I've never gone against that. Arsenal fans do that. You just you don't like it because it's me. There's nothing that you said there that I've ever gone against. I've never said I've never said he's a terrible player. I've never said he's woeful. I've never said he's useless. Big up to Connor. I've never said any of those things. I'll continue to big up Connor every single time. I'll continue to say it. For where Arsenal are trying to go, which I believe is Premier League and Champions League, winning those trophies. Like, that's the aim, I'm guessing. So that's what you lot want from this squad, and I tell. He's not good enough. Why is that so great? That doesn't mean he can't play well in games. At best, he's a good player. I just think he's above average overall.
That's what I'm saying. He can still be a big
squad player. Yeah, off the bench. Player. Agreed. Again, agreed.
Huge
he can be a part of a squad that wins something.
That's if we go and get a big time striker. That's if we go and get a big time striker. Right now, we can mash out things.
Yeah, but that's a whole different conversation.
1 or 2 goals for us every game.
But that's a whole different conversation. That's whether your board do what they're supposed to do, which they didn't in the summer. That's a whole different conversation. Yeah. But we all agree he's a squad player. You just don't like him. It's me.
Tony. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna set an alarm for the week of November 10th when we play after we play Chelsea. I'm gonna set an alarm for that. So the November 11th week, when we run this show, because we run this show all the time, I'm going to ask, we're going to come back to this, and we're going to see how Kai Havertz did in the Champions League. We're going to see how he did against the likes of Liverpool. We're going to see how he did against
Chelsea.
The likes.
He scored 2 goals against Chelsea last season.
We're not talking about the Chelsea of last season. The Chelsea of last season's dead and gone.
Last season don't count, remember? That's what he told you. Last season don't count.
Yeah, no. Here's the thing, Tony, is that Maresca Chelsea is not something I'm necessarily looking forward to playing against. Like, I'm gonna be real with you.
Why?
Like, as much as I want to mud Chelsea, Tony, they're in 4th.
Why?
They're a better outfit. They're a better team.
They're a lot better. As much as I like shitting on them, don't get me wrong, I hate Chelsea, but they're better.
You would disrespect Arsenal that's gone back to back, challenging Manchester City, but then you would give a Maresca Chelsea
respect. Yes, I would.
For winning a couple of games. I mean,
I would give them respect for the way that they're playing.
Relax. See, that Chelsea team might just capsize in 2 more games. Just relax. Relax with the props for Chelsea. As I was talking about Chelsea, Latimer's Prime just came into the charts, man. But I'm on face. I'll still talk about it. I mean, it's too early to really classify this Chelsea Maresca Chelsea,
All we have to go off of are the results so far.
He's getting results. He's getting by. That's just it. Don't overhype it. And again, Chelsea is still in that rebuilding stage. Don't hasten things for them. The fans aren't complaining. Leave them alone. Let them enjoy the game. Let them enjoy the rebuilding stage. They're still building. Let the guy cook. But don't come and overhype everything, and then when the house fall like a pack of cards, then everyone will start.
Tony, where did you have Chelsea Where did you have Chelsea finishing?
I had Chelsea finishing 5th.
Okay. First.
When we talked about it, but they're looking good. They're looking good. But again, injuries will come into play. I think they not having a proper goalkeeper will hurt them this season. Definitely, those times are coming. There's a mistake or two in Sanchez. I still don't think that they have the defensive units that concrete. They still have lapses in their midfield.
You completely missed
They don't
my
have they don't have a killer in front of goal. Jackson is average at best. They still need to bring in a striker. Until they do these things, that's when I'll classify them like,
Tony,
okay, good and okay. Right now, there's improvement. Let them enjoy it. Don't hasten it for them. I want to play a Marasca team right now.
Tony, you missed my point completely. My point is, because we were talking about Kai Harvertz and then we spun off into the universe somewhere. The stars aligned and we spun off into the stars.
We are starving.
Guys, the stars are back aligning, guys.
But here,
wait,
Tony.
Wait.
The stars are back aligning.
Tony,
wait, what's up?
No.
See it, guys. The stars are back aligning, man. Arsenal were fighting for this title, the Champions League. Look what we did to PSG, guys. Yeah, we messed them up. Slap them up. You know what? Yeah, I want to see any other team that will step up to us right now. Step up to us. Yeah, we're gonna slap up all these teams. Yeah, I'm saying it. We're gonna slap up all these teams. I'm just waiting. I just want to meet this Chelsea. These guys are talking about
what teams are you gonna slap up?
United,
Manchester United. Yeah.
No, do you want to meet me now? Any
Manchester
decent
United.
team that just have decent team that just have a mediocre striker and a mediocre midfielder can play against Manchester United.
Oh yeah, we both
them up.
We both currently right
now. You know, I mean, I want to meet this Chelsea team that everyone is talking about and put them in their place. You know, 4-1, 4-2.
Just want to say, people, yeah.
Look at what we did to PSG in the Champions League games.
Yeah.
Look at what we did to them. We messed them up.
Just to clarify,
I mean, man, if any other European team is coming to step up to us, yeah, you better come with the bazookas and the AR-15, because Arsenal was smoking right now. We're really smoking. And TJ, we're doing all these things without Martin Odegaard running the show in the middle of the park. How about that? We're finding more multi-dimensional ways, more dynamic ways to actually score without our charismatic creator in chief. How about that?
I agree.
That and Trossard is looking good in that position and he's scoring goals.
That's nothing to do with what.
Please don't allow me to talk about Harry Merino coming to play yesterday. Guys.
Okay. Yeah, and he was fine.
And he was okay. Give me my guys. Harry Merino. Starred.
He put in a couple of good tackles, and that was about it. Here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do, Tony. We the week of November 12th, you better be there. That's all I'm gonna say. You better be there. We are gonna talk about how Kai Havertz did against Liverpool, Newcastle, and Chelsea. We're gonna see how well he does in those pivotal games, because those are pivotal. And then we can talk about if he's been consistent enough or not to stay in the 9 and not just be a squad player. Because you're bigging him up like he's not. You're bigging him up like he's the next. He is our solid number 9, and I just still don't believe that. I need to see him against A1 competition, because A1 competition to me are the teams in the top 5, are the Aston Villas, are Man City, you know. And so far he hasn't done anything against teams like that. He hasn't. And look, I'm not going to sell him short. Great goal against PSG. I'm not going to lie. Great goal. But we have to remember it is October 2nd. It's October 3rd in the UK. We got to relax a little bit before we start showing our chest. That game at Stamford Bridge on November 10th, I think is going to be a measuring stick for us. Because Chelsea are up and coming. They look very good under Maresca. And I will never say that to a Chelsea fan in their face, because I hate Chelsea.
Yeah, fuck Chelsea. I'm with you on that.
Never. Fuck Chelsea every single time.
100%.
But you got to admit they look very, very good, Tony.
Agreed.
And to be honest, if they had a better, I like Nick Jackson.
Right, they'll tell you they're not ready.
What?
To face Arsenal right now.
Yeah. I don't think any of them would say that.
Chelsea fans don't fancy a win against Arsenal right now.
The way Chelsea fans have been beating their chest, I don't think so.
I think they do.
I think they do.
I think they do. He's breaking up, but I think Chelsea fans will fancy that, especially because it's at the Bridge as well.
I don't think they think that they're ready.
No, I think they think they're ready. The Chelsea fans that I've been talking to, Marshall, Casually FC, RSM, shout out my American Waffle Bros. They are pounding their chests. They want to play us.
They didn't say smash. Relax. They didn't say.
They want to play us. They think they can get a result against us, Tony.
It's different if they want to play Arsenal or if they think they can beat Arsenal right now. Those are two different things.
See, look at them in the chat. Look at these guys in the chat.
It's different.
They think they can beat you, lot.
They think they can beat us.
But off of that, before, but go on, TJ, carry on. Tony, 1 second. Go on, TJ, carry on. Say what you're saying. I got a couple questions for Tony as well.
All I'm gonna say is look, we have not even gotten into the dog days of the season yet. Like, I rate the results that we've gotten so far. If you would have said at the beginning of the season, TJ, it's October 2nd, you guys have not lost a fixture, I would be like, great, awesome, happy to hear that. But we haven't even hit December yet, and that is when we collapse.
Let him land, Tony. Let him land.
No.
TJ, what are you talking about?
Tony, you keep interrupting me because you know I'm right.
Tony, let him land, man. He let you land. Let him land, and then you can respond. Because if you both talk over each other, we ain't gonna be able to hear anything.
That's true.
Go on, TJ, and then you can respond, Tony. Go on.
Right, Tony. All I'm saying is look, we've seen these kinds of starts before, and then we fall off. We need to constantly be vigilant and saying and grading these guys game by game by game. Okay, we have not played against what I think are some of the hardest fixtures that we have coming up. Chelsea, Tottenham at home when that comes around. Dude, why are you not rating Chelsea? I don't get it. Liverpool. Like, these are teams that are legitimate challenges.
You do have some tough teams. You play Inter Milan away also.
Inter Milan away. Yeah. Sporting away.
Yeah. You do have some tough games coming up.
Yeah.
In the month of November, you do have a tough run.
And a lot of people are going to laugh at me for saying this, but Newcastle, they just got a result against Man City.
Newcastle, is it your place or their place? Let me double check this.
It's at theirs.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a tough game. Newcastle away 2nd of November, early kickoff. Yeah.
It's always an Eddie Howe and Eddie Howe Newcastle.
The footballing lessons we taught Newcastle last season. You've totally thrown away last season what we did to them when we smashed them up and allowed their fans just leave the stadium. What are we doing
last season?
See,
they beat us last season.
Let's don't act. No, I'm talking about the second game. The second game last season.
We're talking about the game at their place.
What happened?
We're talking about the game at their place.
They beat us 1-0.
I'm talking of the second game where we smashed
but we ain't talking. You're playing them away.
See, man. See, TJ, you're acting as if we've not just played already.
Hey, Taguna.
You see you, Sasky.
I see if we've not played. Yeah, I see we've not played 3 of the top 4 teams last season. We smashed up Aston Villa in their home, away from home. We smashed up Tottenham Hotspurs, our fiercest rivals, away.
I don't think Tottenham are that good.
We took points away from Manchester City. Too far, made Vader holler and struggle. See, we sincerely made Vader cry in his shows. I watched a couple of his shows. It was hollering about the zonal marking. I mean, all of them scrambling, making Pep kick the chairs and kick the walls everywhere at the Etihad. We took away points from the Etihad. And then you're telling me we've not played anyone this season? TJ.
I haven't said we haven't played anybody, Tony. You're taking words out of my mouth again.
No. What is the pedestal? We took away points from our fiercest rivals for the title. Then our own fiercest rivals in North London took away points from them.
Who cares? It's Tottenham. They are not
and again
good.
Took away points from Aston Villa. Who is Chelsea right now in their state right now?
They are 1 point behind us. They are 1 point behind us.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter when they meet the big wigs.
Propaganda, Connor. That's what it is. Just pure propaganda. That's what you're hearing.
We're going to beat Chelsea. Actually, we'll smash them up. Actually, we'll smash Chelsea up. And you know what? Yeah, real Chelsea fans understand that their team is actually in a rebuilding stage right now. Anyone that beats up his chest right now that's a Chelsea fan right now and say, you know what, yeah, we can go against the big dogs right now. I mean, you're just setting yourself up for failure. You're setting up yourself for, for mockery.
How many Chelsea matches have you watched this season?
I've watched Chelsea matches this season. They're playing quite well, but it doesn't mean that when they face the top dogs that they're not going to come short. They already came short against Man City, the first big dogs they met this season.
First game
if they meet Liverpool will sincerely beat them. And you know what? Yeah, I don't think they will fancy their chances against Arsenal either. They've already lost.
Okay, that's fair. Let's move on from that before we continue.
Yeah,
run up the likes, people. Run up the likes. We're only at 49 likes. Let's get up to 60 likes. Make sure you share across all the socials. And that's me, Flawless, at Sarcasm City TV on Twitter /X. Shout out to Melina. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel Sarcasm City TV.
Melina,
for those that are watching from Tony's channel, it's live streaming from Sarcasm City TV, but also on Tony's channel as well. So we do see your comments. Make sure you subscribe to Tony Gunner TV. Make sure you do so. And Tony Claude. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Tony Claude Gunner TV. Make sure you subscribe and subscribe to TJ's channel. Both links are in the title, people. Both links are in the title, so click the links, open up new tabs as well. Shout out to this woman at whole Egypt, but shout out to Victoria. You know what I'm saying? Every single time. She is a real one. Apart from being a Leeds fan, she's an absolute real one still, but not everyone's perfect. But shout out to
nobody's perfect.
Yeah, no one's perfect. She says, keep smashing it with the channel. Yo, Egypt. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even reading the rest of that. Proud of you, lovely. Hello to the channel. Shout out to Victoria, man. Every single time. This woman's such a troll, man. But shout out to Victoria. Big up for the super chat though. Love for that.
Please don't do this.
Victoria.
Connor says the super chat. We'll get to this quickly. Tony, is Harvertz the answer for our number 9?
See, Connor, listen to the background before you hit that question, man. I've already said it. Kai Harvertz isn't the answer in our number 9 area. He isn't.
He's not the answer, but he's the key. He's not the answer, but he's the key.
He's the key right now. You know why? Because our stupid board never did the right business. But again, why should we be regretting and just kind of like abandon ship right now? No, we can still do something right now. Use it right now. Then January, if we have any luck at all, they would go and do good business and bring in a number 9, and then Kai Harvertz will still have a say. I still think he can play behind the striker and still get the same kind of output it's getting right now. I swear it, he can still do it. So he's not the answer. I need a more prolific number 9, but I still think he can still bring something to this team, and he's proven it. Bro, 3 back-to-back goals, 1 in the Champions League, 1 against Leicester. I mean, bolting, that was but again, it's 3 in 3 matches, man. 6 goals this season. Highest goal scorer this season, and he's still going strong. And people also underrate its fitness levels. No one is talking about it. Gabriel Jesus is always injured. I mean, how many times has that guy kept fit this season already? He's done, he's gone out injured like twice already this season. Kai Harvertz is still so strong, running, kicking players, getting them angry, smashing them up. I mean, man, guys, man. You know the deal. You know the deal, guys. You know the deal.
King Kai. All right. Connor as well. Complete side note. I know you do editing. Do you make thumbnails and like intro videos and all that type of stuff?
He makes all of that for me.
Connor, I'm gonna shout you because one of my guys is looking for that stuff. So I'll message you, Connor, because one of my guys is looking for that. So I'll message you. I'll message you about that, Connor. Shout out to Connor because one of my guys is. I'll message you probably tomorrow, Connor. Big up everyone that's locked in again. Shout out to Victoria for the generous super chat. Big up Connor as well. Big up A Solomon, been a member of the channel for 11 months.
Big up Solomon.
We ain't even getting into all that. He says, I swear this Chelsea team beat Brighton while you struggled this season, which is a fair point, but I can't wait for that game. I'm looking for that. You know
it's going to be a barn burner, man. I'm telling you.
But Brighton didn't beat us.
Yeah.
They didn't beat us, man.
Man. Send that through to me. I appreciate it. No, he said you struggled. You didn't say that.
Yeah, we struggled, but they didn't beat us.
Yeah.
They didn't beat us.
Yeah, he said draw. We know this.
Yeah,
but
tell me a team that has beaten
us. Tony, forget all that because you are talking with confidence. No one's beat you. You're undefeated. We know this. No one's beat you.
Guys,
you are talking very no stress, Connor. It's all good. You're very confident.
Flawless,
Now,
I forgot to say something.
Go on.
I forgot to say something. Flawless, yeah. Arsenal have got the best defense in the world. I haven't lost a game this season. Are you smelling what I'm smelling, man? See, guys in the charts, I'm here to piss you off again. Arsenal, yeah, might go undefeated this season.
No,
Wait, what?
don't, no.
Let's go say that again.
How about that? See, guys, Arsenal might go unbeaten this season, man. If Man City couldn't tear us apart in their home, and I got this defense, yeah, looking this good, we might not lose a game this season.
In the Premier League or across all comps? In the Premier across all comps? The Premier League. So undefeated, you're going to go invincible twice, yeah? Invincible 2.0.
I'm just, bro, I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Bro, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
First, Michael. So, Tony, you are feeling very confident. And you mentioned this, you're going to go undefeated. But you mentioned earlier when you were talking.
Injected.
You know what I'm saying? You said earlier as well. Premier League.
Tony isn't drinking the Kool-Aid. He's sniffing the powder.
Yeah, Tony, are you confident? Are you more confident now of winning the Premier League, Tony?
Yeah.
Okay,
I also
you going out on the
about
limits.
that one. You know what? Yeah, starting at the start of this season, when Flawless asked me the same question, you know, of course, I said Man City was, likely gonna win it.
Yeah, but again, Manchester City, that was your top
a week ago. Yeah, that was my top. Yeah, exactly. But again, yeah, 2 weeks ago, I saw something different. Our ops, yeah, in their camp, someone so amazing, yeah, so and so important to the team, yeah. Rodri got down injured, and you know what? I just sang my hallelujahs. I knew something was wrong. Kevin De Bruyne is having fitness problems. Rodri ruled out of the whole season. I mean, this is Arsenal's time. I just really felt after that, injury to Rodri, that this might just be Arsenal's year. I mean, and we're unbeaten. I'll just allow this Liverpool guys to just think that they would gazum this league, and then we'll just come, from behind and just, get to the top and smash them up. I mean,
okay,
guys,
that's fair. So you more and what about the
We might also win the league this season like that, man. Unbeaten.
You just said we could go invincible.
But let's see. The stars are back aligning, man.
Aligning, people. The stars are back aligning. Back again. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Word to truth.
We're done.
Back again. Big ups, man.
We're gonna lose against Southampton.
Real one.
Nah, man, the stars are back again. You know what I'm saying?
TJ, why are you doing this? You just said that. Southampton is an easy game for us. And right now you said they're gonna beat us. TJ, why are you doing this?
Tony,
why always TJ?
Tony,
why always you?
Why TJ? Why Tony?
TJ,
why? Because I've been a fan of this football club for 15 fucking years. That's why.
I know. But man, things have changed.
Perpetual abuse.
Went down injured. Rodri went down injured. And you know what, yeah? Liverpool fans, please don't start, yeah? Don't start. You're not going to win this league, yeah? See, Mont, yeah? I saw you going off on Flawless the other day, yeah? See, Rude Boy, yeah? In your prime, Mont, yeah? In your prime, yeah? 30 seasons, 30 years. You only won one Premiership title. Yeah, you won the big one, the UEFA Champions League. But you only won one. Just one in 30 years. Bro,
34 years. Tony, get it right, man. Tony, get it right. No, Tony, get it right. 34 years.
On Troop Joe. I don't like it, man.
Tony, get it right, man.
In your prime, Rude Boy, only one Premiership title.
Tony, I'm with you on this one. Make sure you get it right. It's 34 years, not 30 years. Make sure you get that right, man. Add the years on, yes. Make sure you get it right. It's 34 years. Yeah.
I mean,
not 30 years, 34. Almost
man.
3 decades and a half.
Months. Shout out to Mont, though.
Yeah, big up every single time.
Great guy.
Big up to Victor as well. He's been a member of the channel for 24 months. 2 years, man. Crazy. Time flies. Big up my guy Victor and that. Absolute
big up Victor.
Yeah, man. Shout Shout out Victor
Big
every
up Victor,
single
man.
time, man. It is. So yeah, and you also mentioned Europe as well. Are you more confident of winning the Champions League? What are you looking at? Winning it, final, semi-final? What are we talking about?
Oh my dear. Are you still asking this question? Didn't you
I'm
see what
asking
I did to PSG?
Okay.
No. This question is
asking-
a mockery.
Farmers
It's a
League.
How
mockery
is it
of
mockery? How
everything.
is it a mockery? To ask you,
Didn't
what do
you
you
see
think you're
what
going to
we
do?
did to PSG?
I did. You were very
Didn't you
impressive.
see what we did to them?
Yeah.
We smashed
100%.
them up. We
You
made
did
them
smash
look
them
like
up.
donuts, like fools.
Yes.
I mean,
Absolutely.
see, Arsenal can go head to head with any big league in Europe right now.
Okay.
I mean, seriously, man. With our defense, and you know what? Yeah, the only thing, Ryan is back here. Ryan, I don't want to hear about Liverpool winning the title, man. No one wants to hear that crap. Yeah, big up to Ryan.
Ryan's saying that we're gonna win the title. That's what he's saying.
He said that last year and the year before, so
Yeah.
There we are.
Shout out Ryan, man. Big up to him. I just wanted to trigger him just a little bit because the chat will start rolling very soon because I said that. But you know what? Yeah, throw that all away. Yeah. See, this season, I think every team in Europe has been sent an alarm. They've been sent a message.
Definitely one of the better teams in Europe. 100%.
Oh my days! No European team will want to get that smoke. I'm serious.
So are you winning Are you winning the competition in your opinion, Tony?
I'll be in the final.
You'll be in the final. Okay, all right, okay. You'll be in the final.
Just say we're gonna win it. If you're gonna say we're gonna be in the final,
you'll be in the final.
No, we can't be in the final.
Arsenal will be in the no. We can't. Arsenal making the final. Arsenal, you fancy your chances
Bro,
in the final?
I fancy my chances in the final.
Okay, Arsenal, you heard it here first. Arsenal are making the Champions League final.
In the final.
2024/25 season, according to Tony Claude Gunner TV. All right, let's go. Shout out Tony.
We might make the semifinal.
I see that smirk on your face, yeah. I see that smirk on your face, yeah. And
because I'm here with my two brethren, that's why. I'm here with my two brethren.
He's so happy to be here. So am I. Look at me.
I'm happy to. I'm ecstatic. This is a great show. I'm here with my community. It's great. The lovely city in the lovely city of sarcasm is beautiful. It's a great place.
Oh my days.
Tony, I wish you would just hold back on this just a little bit until we play like Inter Milan away and see how we do.
Hey, you know what? Bajan's got it right. Invincibles and Champions League winners. So not only are Arsenal, Premier Champions League double, they're going invincible and winning the champs. Isn't that right, Tony?
You realize I go on streams and I get cooked for what you say, right?
No. I did not say winning the. No, but TJ, why would you? No, TJ, wait. Yeah, let's check this logically.
Yeah, let's check the.
Why would you disbelieve Arsenal's chances this season, man? I mean, Rodri's out. Kevin De Bruyne is struggling with injuries. Yeah, Man City don't have a plan B in terms of a striker. That injury is coming to Haaland quite soon. Vector will, dance around and talk, around this thing. He's a dribbler. He can dribble. Vector can talk, but he can't talk his way out of this. If Haaland is down with an injury, they don't have a number 9 replacement right now.
He's not.
Yeah, there's a big shout that January they're going to spend big money on a replacement for Rodri. No one can replace Rodri. He's the best midfielder in the world, period.
John Stones is doing a fine job.
Kovacic will be fine. So do you want to compare that?
Let's not even get into that. I want to get back to. Arsenal.
Man City's defense, is that what we're doing now? Arsenal already have proven that we're the best defensive setup last season.
He said Champions League. First. So
you want to know why? You want to know why we're not going to win the Champions League, Tony? Because not
all
the games are played. I did not say we're going to
win the Champions League.
Not all.
I said we might go to the final.
Make the final then.
I said we might go to the final.
Not all the games are played in England. Not all the games are played in England. That's why. We are awful when we leave England. We are awful. It is not a secret. Show me that we can win away games against proper competition, and then I can start believing that we're going to go far. But we looked like garbage against Atalanta, and I don't have any faith that we're going to be able to get any sort of result against Inter Milan.
Like garbage against Atlanta, good. See what happened. See what happened to Shakhtar Donetsk today. No, what happened to Shakhtar Donetsk today? What happened to Shakhtar Donetsk today? They got slapped up by Atalanta. That team is a good team. They just won the Europa League last season.
Yeah, but you're also talking about Shakhtar Donetsk.
Did you see what they did to Shakhtar Donetsk today?
Who cares?
Slap them up.
We are levels above Shakhtar Donetsk.
No, because you're acting as if Atalanta it's
Adel-
you know, it's a you know,
Tony, are you
it's a
trying to sell
beauty.
me? Are you trying to sell me
I mean, come
that
on, man.
Shakhtar Donetsk of the Ukrainian league are of the level of Arsenal Football Club?
Okay.
It is, and I know that no shout out to Victoria.
Okay, so that's a no. Okay, thank you.
She says, big up for the
Big up,
super
Miss
chat.
Curry.
Appreciate it, Victoria. But she says, Tony, here's
I
a few
appreciate
quid
that,
for your
Miss
denial
Curry.
with the wink emoji. Yeah, but hey, have you heard it here? Arsenal are gonna make the final. What we saying about the Premier League, Tony? You gonna win it?
Bro, we're gonna win it, man.
Okay, let's
the
go, man.
stars,
Let's
the
go.
stars
Let's
have
go.
never been aligned like this. See,
Winning it,
guys,
okay.
see, you know what? Yeah, 2 weeks ago when I told them about Kai Havertz, yeah, they all laughed at me. It's the same thing. Don't make that mistake, chart, yeah, by laughing at me right now because I will be proven, and I'll be proven right. Yeah. See, Arsenal have a big chance of winning this
3rd
trophy
of
this
October,
season.
people, 2024.
Immediately I saw Rodri out. That's it. Immediately I saw
we gave
Rodri
Tottenham
out.
shit for doing the
That's
same
it.
thing last season.
We
By the way,
could literally win this. See, it's only Mikel Arteta that can lose us this title. That's my only fear. If Arsenal do the right thing, we will win this league. Rodri is not there, and he can't be replaced by January. Forget what Manchester City fans are talking about replacing him in January, having a big kitty. As far as I'm concerned, 115 count charges will gazump them by that time. But just before that time, yeah, before they start crying by January, yeah, I literally don't think they're going to replace Rodri because it's the best midfielder out there. No one can replace him. See, it's dead and buried. Kevin De Bruyne is always injured. He's getting old. How about that? Foden playing in that false nine. How is it working right now for them? See, yeah, guys. Let's see. Real
they just won
recognize real.
4-0.
Real recognize real. When we went to Etihad, Pep recognized something that Arsenal is not a team to just dilly-dally with. Well, for real right now, man. And Rodri's out. Kevin De Bruyne is, inconsistent. Come on, man. Guys, we might literally win this league this season, man. And again, coupled with the fact that Arsenal have the best defensive setup in the league. I mean, look at Jurriën Timber. TJ, tell me these are not facts.
Arsenal are winning the league, man. We heard it here first, man.
I mean, look at Jurriën Timber. He's helping our attack. We have Saliba. We have Gabriel. They're scoring goals. Arsenal is more dangerous in our set pieces. Arsenal is finding more ways to score goals without Martin Odegaard. Kai is scoring goals. Martinelli might just be coming back, even if it's late.
I thought Martinelli was useless.
Listen to what I said. Listen, TJ. I said Martinelli might be coming into the party quite late. Yeah, so that doesn't mean that he's firing on all cylinders. But if with recent performances that I'm seeing, maybe he might just be coming back, And TJ, see, yeah, I'm not the kind of guy, yeah, to deny a man what he deserves, yeah. If Martinelli puts up great performances, look at that dirty mind.
Wow.
Look at their dirty minds. See, yeah,
I said I'm not the type of guy to deny the man what he wants. Yo, that is wild.
That is probably the biggest. That's probably the wildest thing I've ever heard.
Guys.
That is the wildest. That's like that's a top. That's a top 10. Ayo. That is.
Man said, I'm not the top guy to deny
I would not
that
deny.
Is crazy.
Yeah.
Hey,
great,
yo.
No problem. I take it. No problem. See,
hey, yo, you take what? Hey, you need to relax, yo. Sip some water, man. Man said, I'll take it. After saying I'm not denying the man what he wants, yo.
I would not deny giving Martinelli his props for what he deserves. In the last two matches, he has shown signs of resuscitation. So I give it to him. No problem. Come back. Help the team. Help me score more goals. That's what I need. That's what I deserve. So, if Martinelli comes back, even if he's coming to the party late, if Kai Havertz is scoring more goals, if Bukayo Saka is chipping in 1 or 2 goals, even if he's not putting in befitting performances, TJ, man, I fancy my chances this season. You can laugh all you want. You guys laughed at this
I'm
Kai
not laughing
Havertz.
at what you're
You
saying.
guys laughed at my Kai Havertz
Yo,
rant 2 weeks ago.
that pause is
Well,
crazy, yo.
why didn't you guys laugh right now about Kai Havertz? No problem. We'll see who laughs at the end of the season.
Oh my
Because
God,
one thing
yo,
I'm very
that
sure
is
about is
crazy.
Manchester City is not going to laugh come end of the season, provided Rodri isn't there. Unless
Tony,
Rodri magically comes back mid-season. That's where I
Tony,
would
I got
say,
two
okay,
words
good.
for you. I have 2 words for you. Pep Guardiola. Pep Guardiola.
Oh my God, yo. Man said I'm not the
He's
type
gonna-
of guy
he's-
to
he's
deny
totally-
a man what he wants, yo.
Dude,
That is crazy.
bro.
No, but
Bro.
no, I was linking that
Bro.
with Martinelli. No, I was linking that with Martinelli. What are you guys talking about? Oh my God, these guys, they have.
I'm listening.
That
I'm
is
listening. I'm
crazy, yo.
listening, Tony. I'm
That
listening.
is
Tony.
crazy, yo. And then he said, I'll take it. Yo, I was like, hey, yo, what is going on? Sorry, go on. That's why I was laughing. It wasn't anything to do with what you were saying after. It's just that's the
Childish
wildest pause I've
Gambinos,
ever heard,
exactly.
yo. That's the time. Oh my, that is crazy.
Tony, I just think you're criminally. And I hope we can move on to United after this because I need to laugh more.
We're gonna get to United. Yeah, we're gonna get to United.
Yeah. No, Tony. All I'm gonna say is just relax, just a little bit, because we get this. We made fun of Tottenham Hotspur for doing the exact same thing that you're doing right now, is bigging up the fact that you guys and we're not even in first, we're in third. Like, that's the thing. I don't think we've looked that good on the offensive side of the football. I mean, let's be honest. Like, we got to calm down. We got to get more consistent on the with our scoring. I agree. Our defense is one of the best in the world. I think it's unarguable that it's the best in the league. But we need to get consistent results against our rivals. And our rivals, there are plenty of our rivals that we have not played yet. Liverpool, Chelsea. Let's relax and let's have this conversation again in November.
Offensively, we're not good, but we'll put 2 goals at the back of Aston Villa's net away from home.
Aston Villa just drew to Ipswich.
We're not scoring goals. We put 4 behind.
Aston Villa did just draw to Ipswich. That's fair. Let me get to this super chat, and we will get to Manchester United. Unfortunately, big up Daryl, man. Every single time. Hey, you lot, make sure you subscribe to Sour Toffee FC, man. That's my guy Daryl's channel. Somebody please be kind enough to drop Daryl's channel in the comment section. Go subscribe to his channel. If you're an Everton fan, you should be over there, but go subscribe anyway. I'm subscribed just because he's entertaining. So make sure you subscribe to Daryl's channel, people. Like I say, man, we need to support all the upcoming content creators for real. So go subscribe. Anytime Tony has said some wild stuff, flawless, you got to put up the disclaimer. We can't let TJ get associated with this nonsense. People know, though, when they watch, and that's why the disclaimer's there. That's why the disclaimer's there.
You're an unbeliever, man. You're a big unbeliever.
No, there's a difference. And I want to hold on, Tony. Tony, hold on.
Where is your faith?
My faith
is
buried
like
underneath.
You,
hold on. My faith is buried underneath my trauma. Okay, so BX Gunner, I see you're in the chat too. Big up my guy. I love this guy, BX Gunner. Great guy. I'm critical because I know we can do better. Okay, I'm enjoying it. I enjoy watching football matches where we win. I enjoy it. If you watch the beginning of the show, I praise the form that we're on, but is it good enough to get us across the line? That's why I am speaking in the manner that I am speaking. That's all. I enjoy it. I'm glad we're winning football matches. There, I am enjoying that part.
That makes sense. 110% that makes sense. But Daryl, big up for the super chat again before I move on to Manchester United. Run up the likes.
Darryl,
every time. Run up the likes, hit the subscribe button.
You don't believe that Arsenal can do anything.
Yeah, you don't.
I mean, where's your faith? I'm a man of faith. Yeah. I'm a man of faith. Where is your faith? Where is your faith? Arsenal have gone unbeaten this season now, and we're looking confident. We have the best defense in the league. I mean, by far. I mean, look at what we did to Manchester City. Made them scramble everywhere. Like, why would you literally disbelieve that Arsenal have the stuff to win this season, man? Like, why would you disbelieve that? With what we're doing right now, smashing up PSG at home. I mean, yeah, it's good to throw shades here and there, man. But come to think about it, man, like just give the props where the props deserves to go, man. I mean, well, no props, man. Let's just see what happens.
Nope.
Let's see what happens.
First.
Coming games.
But in regards, moving, go on.
Flawless. No. I wanted to ask.
Cool.
I wanted to ask you,
Go
how
on.
happy are you that red card got rescinded? Oh, I'm so. Oh, I knew we were transitioning, so I was just gonna do it for you. Man United fans, hard done by inadequate refereeing in that Tottenham match. How dare you? I mean, you guys were already down 2-0. It doesn't matter, But I think if Bruno was still on that pitch, it would have been still 3-0. But it's okay. You got him back. You got an important match tomorrow against Porto. Flawless. Come on, man. You got to be happy. Let's go.
In regards to the Bruno red card, because people have debated whether it's a red card or not. Hey, you play stupid games to get stupid prizes. Stupid challenge. So the fact that he got sent off, personally, I genuinely think it was a red card. People will say no. To me,
I think it was.
Don't make the challenge. Look where you are on the pitch. You've slipped. Why are you still trying to challenge? If Maddison goes past you, he's not even in the center circle of his own half. He's probably 35, 40 yards from the Spurs goal. He's not going to do anything of note. If it was on the edge of the Manchester United area and he's going into the box and he makes that challenge, I'd understand it more. Spoobs made this point. I'd even have to ask Eddie because he already had made his mind up. I asked Sheik about it as well in regards to Bruno because he has previous about did he chuck it in? Did he give up? Personally, do I believe he did that? No. But I just think it's stupidity. But the fact that it's a question is a problem. Same way when people question, did he get the booking before the game at Anfield because he didn't want to play? And Spoob, shout out to Spooby. He mentioned the previous incident. I can't remember what it was where Bruno got suspended. And he's like, he's got previous to this. The fact that the captain is being questioned on this tells you all you need to know. Like I said it at the time and I'll say it again. The fact that people are questioning, United were getting battered by Spurs before the red card. The red card didn't change anything. Let me just clarify that. We were getting battered. Spurs were very impressive and we were woeful. And because we were getting battered, people are saying, did you chuck it in? Because it's a foolish challenge. You've slipped and then continued to make the tackle. That's a conscious decision, stupid decision, but still a decision you've made. So in regards to the red card getting overturned, you see it. And you see it from the FA, just straight incompetence. And I've said this about it before. When he first got suspended, when he first got the red card, I was like, finally, we get to see him without him. And then I realized who our manager is and who he's going to play. All right, we have Portuguese Bruno and we have English Bruno. So it makes no difference. Even though I think English Bruno may be out, so we might not have seen him with him. But no, in our look, if that red card had been not overturned, he'd still be fit. But Mount will probably get fit for the game on the weekend. He'll probably play against Villa. I know he's injured now. But he'll probably be back, so it don't really make a difference because this manager will still mess it up. And yeah, some of Manchester United players are not good enough, but the fact that everybody looks bad and you signed all of these players tells you all you need to know. So to answer TJ's question, am I looking forward to the game against Paul? Yes and no. No, because it's looking bleak and we could take a beating. If they get an early goal, we've seen this team capitulate. And we know this team can, because the team are done with the manager. That's one thing that Spurs game showed me. This team are done with the manager. To concede a goal like that to Spurs inside the first 3 minutes tells you all you need to know. That wasn't late in the game. It wasn't 80th minute and people are tired. You've just gone out there, and I seen Paul Scholes talking about it, and he said how the team just looks flat. The team just looks out of ideas. They look disinterested. It looks like it's game week 36 and the season's coming to a close. They're playing like it's been a long hard season. The season's only just started. Done with him, because there's losing matches and then there's losing matches like that. And that was one of those games that gets managers to sack. So the Porto game, looking forward to it from that instance, no. But the reason why I am is because I think this manager gets sacked during this international break.
Oh, you
Obviously,
think?
I think he gets sacked.
Oh, all right.
I think he gets sacked during this international break. I don't think we get anything. Obviously, I never predict losses, people, but are we getting anything from Porto? No. Are we getting anything from Villa? No. He's gone.
But are the board willing to put up £17.5 million to sack him?
I think they have no choice at this point.
They have that in their shorts, man.
Yes.
Like, come on.
We print money.
Yeah.
The thing is, and people have said this, they have no choice. because when you're looking at where we are in the table, so let's say hypothetically we lose to Porto and then we lose to Villa in the Europa League, we'll probably be outside the top 24 because it'll be 1 point from 6. And then if we lose to Villa, we could potentially be 14th, 15th, depending on the Everton, West Ham, and there's another team down there as well. I forgot. So going into the international break, we could be 26th, 27th in the Europa League and could be 14th, 15th in the Europa League. The optics of that, and then you have 2 weeks of no football and the conversations and all the pressure you're under. It's a wrap. Bear in mind, it'd be 2 losses in a week and 3 losses in a row. It's over. I'm saying it's over. It's done. Even his most strongest supporters and people that backed him have gone, yeah, enough is enough. It's a wrap. Show's over. He's done out. And do I like the fact that we have to take 2 losses? No. He should have been sacked a long time ago. He shouldn't have made it to the start of the season. So in regards to it, for everyone who backed him, you deserve this. Say this. To all Manchester United fans that back this nonsense, you deserve this. I ain't hearing no praise for any of us because you deserve this. You co-signed this stupidness. I said to everybody at the start of the season, we are doing nothing of note. Look at the manager, look at the players. Stop looking at the badge and start looking at the name Manchester United and actually look at the quality of players we have in our squad and look at the quality of manager. Why was it going to be different this season? People have said, oh, we look the same as last season. Yeah, because we've barely changed anything. Couple defenders and a midfielder and attacker were never going to transform us. We had to go and get world beaters, which there aren't many of. And even world beaters in this side, I think, would look terrible. And then this whole myth about, oh, it's the same players who have thrown previous managers under the bus. Absolute nonsense. Absolute nonsense. Everybody who's out there, when you look at that 11 versus Spurs, everyone he signed, co-signed, or gave a debut to. Onana played in goal, that's his signing. Mazarari, his signing. De Ligt, his signing. Martinez, his signing. Delo, you gave a new deal to. Agate, his signing. Bruno, you gave the captaincy to. Let me land. Mano, let me land. Mano, you get, where was I? Let me do that. Onana, his signing. Mazarari, his signing. So that's 2 right there. De Ligt, his signing. Martinez, his signing. Delo, he gave a new deal to. Agate, his signing. Mano, he gave a deal to. I mean, he gave his debut to. Bruno, he made captain and also gave a new deal to. Garnacho, he gave his debut. Rashford, you gave a new deal to. And then who played up top? Xerxes, his signing. So that's the 11. And then the players off the bench. Mount, his signing. Højlund, his signing. Eriksen, his signing. Casemiro, his signing. So where are all these players that previously got the managers thrown under the bus, that got Moyes sacked and Oli sacked and Mourinho sacked and Van Gaal sacked? Stop making excuses for this manager being incompetent at his job. He's bad at his job. He's a terrible manager and he's out of his depth and needs to be sacked. And the fact that Ineos kept him is a big, big, big red flag and shows that they're incompetent at their job when it comes to the managerial side of things. And I said all of this all summer long. All of this. And it was blatant. Don't even look into a crystal ball. Go on, Tony. Go on.
I'm sorry. It's just I don't want you to get past what you said. I want to hold you on, to that, man. Flawless have been very consistent about the manager and wanting more. I hear you, man. But when we were talking about the transfer window, man, I mean, you gave a pass mark, to your football club. You said that the players they brought in, can do something, at least spark some change or something like that. I mean, you like the sign. I mean, you like Ugarte. I'm sure of that one. You like Ugarte. The other Mazarawi guy, you rated him. When I asked you, you rated him. I got the clips. But right now, man, because you just putting their names, attaching them to Rashford and all these dead players. So what happened to that pass mark you gave to these players, in the transfer window?
Okay, because 2 things can be true.
So are they garbage now and after 5?
No, again, never said I never said them players are garbage. So I'll respond to it. I still think we had a good window. Because do I rate those players from an individual standpoint? Yeah. Mazarari, I had doubts on when we was linked to him. But Mazarari's played well for the most part. Actually, every game, apart from the Spurs game, but he's been one of our better players. Same with Delit, same with Xerxes. Agate hasn't been good, but do I think you can get better out of him? Yes, but they're two separate issues. So individually, did we have a good window? Yes. But I also said, which you have, probably forgotten on accident, I am writing off the season before it starts. I said I will see everybody in the year 2025-26 because under this manager and under this regime, nobody's doing anything. That was my point because we are a graveyard in regards to the manager. Now, once we get a new manager, which I believe will happen, I think next time we do the show that Ruud will be in charge, but Ten Hag won't be here. You'll see a better team. Now, is this team good enough to go and win Premier Leagues and Champions Leagues? No. But are we good enough to be competitive in pretty much every game? Yes. Are we good enough to go win domestic cups? We've done that. Yes. Are we good enough to go win the Europa League? Also, yes. Without doubt, in my opinion. So that's how I'm looking at it. And then that's when you'll see, once the new manager comes in, just the interim, you'll see better from the players I mentioned. Are these players great? No. Are these players better than this? Absolutely. As bad as I keep referencing this, as bad as we were last season, our worst ever Premier League finish, we were 9 points from top 4. 9. We lost 14 league games. So if we turn 3 of those losses into wins, we're in top 4. Look at some of the daft games. We lost 14 league games out of 38. Look at some of the daft games we lost. Their players are better than that. You telling me this bunch of players ain't capable of beating Bournemouth at home? Of course they are. Of course they are. Exactly.
These players under the right manager are good enough to beat Tottenham at home. Like, yes. Come on, guys. Like,
and lose like that.
This whole narrative that you're blaming the player. Like, no, the fact that there's some people in the Man United fan base blaming the players is absolutely ridiculous to me. These players under any other manager would have beaten Tottenham, would have beaten Bournemouth at home. It's an absolute joke. This guy does not have a style of play. Tony, can you tell me the style of football that Erik ten Hag plays? Because I can't. It's one of those things where, and don't get me wrong, I want this to continue as long as possible. Because seeing United with 13 next to them is pretty awesome. Crazy. It is crazy. Nice. How far we've fallen. That being said, if you get another manager in here, the other manager, it's going to be Ruud, right?
I reckon it'll be Ruud from interim.
Yeah, it'll be Ruud. It'll be Ruud for interim. He'll maybe be able to scrape you 7th or 8th, maybe finish high in the Europa League. But
I reckon he could finish 6th, but that's just me.
You think? Okay. Well,
yeah, I reckon he could finish top 6.
Again, that remains to be seen. That being said,
why do you think Ruud would get them anywhere? It's part of the problem also.
I don't think he's part of the problem. He probably doesn't have a voice.
He's supposed to be the second guy to Ten Hag. What has he done to help Ten Hag?
Is Ten Hag listening to him?
He has only left Ten Hag to dry. I mean,
Ten Hag is not listening to
out there, I don't see Ruud in the corners helping out, hollering from the corners. I don't see him.
You don't watch our games.
It's part of the problem. He too will be flushed out. I'm sorry, man. He's done nothing.
Well, you don't watch our games then?
You're number 2. You should be doing something. Take some responsibility. Shout at some players.
You don't be watching. Do you watch our games, Tony?
I watch some of your games, man. I don't see.
So did you not see Ruud? You didn't see Ruud enough.
He doesn't do enough, man.
He doesn't do enough in games.
For a legend of the football club.
He don't do enough in games.
You said?
Talking about. He doesn't do enough in games. You're saying.
Bro,
so what's he supposed to do?
Bro, have you seen Arteta's number 2?
No,
he puts his AirPod and walking around.
Oh, AirPod Albert.
The coach walking around.
Is AirPod Albert your number 2?
Yeah. And then the other guy, it's
AirPod Albert.
Okay. But in regards to it, Tony, forget about it. Whether it's Ruud or whether it's another interim, I just think if you're just an okay coach, we'll finish top 6. That's all you need to be. Mm-hmm. You can be a squad player level coach. You can be Kai Harvertz level, and I think we finish in the top 6. Legit. I don't think it's not difficult finishing in the top 6. We had our worst ever league season, and I think we were 3-4 points from 6. I think so, something like that. So we was a win away, and we was absolutely awful. So the reason why I don't criticize Rude too heavily for what's going on, because whether Rude was there or not, I'd still believe this was happening. Who deserves the criticism is Eric Ten Hag. Who deserves the criticism, who a lot of the fan base don't want to criticize, is Ineos. This is on them. Because if this was the Glazers, we'd be up in arms. If it was deemed that it was a conversation that Manchester United did not get rid of a manager because they didn't want to pay him off, we would be cursing the Glazers out, and rightfully so. This is on Ineos. I didn't want Ineos in the first place. I said, I don't trust you, period. Because the fact that you're willing to work with people who have done what they've done to the football club tells me all I need to know. And then I look at the managerial team, keeping the manager. Then the managers you interviewed. And then all of this conversation about, we want better, all the speculation, we want a better playing style. We don't know where the goals are going to come from. You are supposed to be very intelligent individuals and great at your job. How come I can spot it? And I'm just watching from home. But you're there day in, day out. And you can't see that this manager and this squad is nowhere near where it needs to be.
Yeah. So Flawless, can I ask you a question real quick?
Of course.
So I would have thought, like, look, all right, let's talk about the Tottenham Hotspur game, which which, you know, I called that for a 2-2 because I would have thought that Ten Hag had enough brain cells in his head to know that Tottenham are going to play a high line against you. They are going to pressure you. Flawless, if you were on the touchline, I think you could have set the team up better.
Legit,
and given them a clue about how Ange Postecoglou is going to approach this game. I'll say before and I'll say it again. Tottenham Hotspur are the most predictable team in the Premier League, and you let them come into your house and put 3 on you without any sort of fight. That is enough. You should have been sacked in the tunnel immediately after that. Here's what scares me, though, and here's where the question comes in: is do you realistically think that's going to happen if he loses? Say they lose 1-0 against Porto and 1-0 against Aston Villa. Do you honestly think that Ineos are going to pull the plug at that point?
I think so. They will, for the things that I mentioned, because it's 2 weeks then of the whole conversation about it and how we look in the league. We'd be outside the top 24 in the Europa League, 14th, 15th. Word to troops. We are 15th in the Premier League. Yeah. I think it is. All the conversation and all the noise is coming out about these 2 games are crucial. They're still backing him. I just don't think you can be that, whether you want to call it stubborn, that arrogant to go. Yo. Like if Ineos, let's say we do lose those 2 games. Let's say it's 1-0 both of those games. Performance is going to be bad. Like we know that. Let's say Manchester United lose both those games, like you said, 1-0, and they keep him. Then it's like, oh, this is worse than I thought. In regards to Ineos's mindset, because it's now you've had 2 fantastic opportunities to sack him. After the season, at the end of last season, you had ample opportunity to sack him. You wanted to get rid of him. This is why you interviewed managers. The fact that you couldn't go and locate a better manager than Ten Hag is a big red flag in itself. Alarm bells is ringing. The fact that you can't get, and you just said, TJ, you think I could have set them up better. How can content creator, you could have, Tony could have, get anyone from the chat not called Ryan probably could have set them up better. It's really not difficult. It's really not legit. It's really not difficult to do. So we're talking the basics. So now, not only you can't be that big-headed, and now you have 2 opportunities. And then on the flip side, you can't even say, oh, we don't have the replacement for an interim. The interim's right there. Rude is the sensible option as the interim. You can't say, oh, we don't know who to go and get. The interim's there. The interim is there, that the players know him. Legend of the club. You are under no pressure to go and get a new manager now. It's not a circus thing. It's not, who the Manchester United go and get. It's like, no, we're giving Rude the job as interim till the end of the season, and everyone will go, yeah, okay, that makes sense. And then that gives you even more time to then go locate the actual manager. Now, Rude's on trial. He may do an exceptional job. I wouldn't offer him the deal to the end of the season. However, you now have ample opportunity to go locate the next manager. Now, will Ineos do all these things? Probably not, in regards to what I'm saying about locating the manager, etc., etc. I think they'll mess it up because they could have done this. This summer just gone. Had ample opportunity. You can't miss this opportunity twice. You fumbled the bag once already. You fumbled it. You know what I'm saying? In that. Fumbled the bag. The girl hit you with the you up text and you was too drunk. Now she's hit you with it again. You cannot miss it. You don't miss a second time. She's hit you with the you up text and you was too drunk. You cannot miss this the second time. You may get hit with that text again. You and her have been talking after you missed the first one, and she told you not to get too drunk. Yeah, she's still talking to you, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna message you again." You cannot miss this opportunity again. If they do, it's worse than I thought. Ineos, I already think bad of them in the managerial side of things. It's worse than I thought if we lose these 2 games and they don't sack him over the international break. Because I'm like, what more do you need? We are 27th in the Europa League and we are 14th in the Premier League, and it's the middle of October.
Shocking.
What are we doing?
Man.
What are we doing? I don't even know. Let me actually check after. I don't even look at our fixtures after. Go on, Tony.
Go on, Tony. Go on.
See, people, even the most shocking thing, I mean, Flawless have been, he's been reiterating this point, The most shocking thing is that the basics of the game, I'm not talking about the technicalities, I'm just talking about the basics of the game. Basic defending, basic transition, basic scoring. As in the basics of the game isn't in this Manchester United team at all. They can't defend. They can't transition. They definitely can't score goals. What are they doing in training? I mean, it can't be that bad. At least, even if you can't score goals, show up your defense line. They can't defend. They
can't defend because they have no style of play. They have no setup whatsoever.
Man, but I see other teams that don't even know how to set up quite well, but they still get a tune out of them. I mean, you should get a tune out of. At least there should be something you're doing right.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy to think that United beat Man City, but I guess the clock is wrong. Is right twice. What is it? A bad clock is right twice a day.
Yeah, broken clock is right.
Yeah, see, there you
it's
go.
Like when Ryan makes a great. It's like when Ryan makes a good point. It's like damn, the worst person you don't makes a good point.
Yeah, it's just like wait a minute, mark your calendar.
Basic tracking back. Your attack is tracking back. Sometimes in a counter attack, you just see Rashford just jogging. And what is this? No one is helping out the midfield. It's drab. Mount, I heard, is injured again.
He's injured.
I mean, it's just horrible, man. It's a horrible show. And again, man, Højlund.
Well, then why is he? And it's it's not even Højlund. It's not even Højlund, Tony, too. I mean, it's Ahmad. It's Ahmad, and the fact that he's keeping him out of lineups when you know he can do a job. It's playing Mainu the way he's playing Mainu. He runs this kid into the ground and he injures himself. Like, what does he expect? Like this, the mismanagement of this club alone is a sackable offense. Like, don't even think about the results. Think about the injuries and how he's reacted to these injuries. Think about how much he is stretching a player. And I kept saying this. And I kept saying this at the beginning of the season because I watched them during the preseason. And I was walking with Staffy in the fucking LA parking lot. After we watched Man United and Arsenal. And I said, how long do you give it before Ten Hag ruins Kobbie Mainoo? Mm-hmm. How long do you give it? Because this is a potential generational talent that you have at midfield, and you have literally the worst person you can have caretaking this kid's career. Like it could be a wrap for this kid. I'm dead serious. So Flawless, like I'm not gonna. We'll see how it goes against Porto, but I think that Ineos might be ignorant enough to give him more chance. And here's the problem. Here's the problem too is that after the international break, I think you can get results out of some of those games. So that's where I get worried for you.
I think an interim manager can get results out of those games. Does this guy? Nah, we get because I'm looking at
Fenerbahce away, probably not. Fenerbahce away, probably not.
Brentford at home. Brentford. Hey, you don't even have to be that good to beat us. Remember, lads, it's just Tottenham. It's now lads, it's just United. That's what it is.
It is.
Just all you have to do is run hard, match our effort, press us, and we'll give you the ball. 100%. Here's the thing is, apart from Spurs, nobody's been great beating us. And before anyone clarify, I'm not saying they didn't deserve to beat us. Liverpool deserve to beat us. Brighton last minute goal. But what I'm saying is nobody's been fantastic. Bar Spurs, who's beat Manchester United. No one's been fantastic who's got a result against us. And if they were better, they probably do. Like if Fulham are a little bit better, they probably get a result against us. Brighton, okay, 1-1 draws, but we weren't good in that game. Liverpool packed us in. 20, they're just well organized. They were just well organized and they weren't aggressive in their press. They didn't put in a lot. They weren't flying into tackles. Yeah. They were just organized and we couldn't beat them. They were just coached and we couldn't beat FC 20. Spurs, like I said, packed us in as well. Who else we actually played as well? Let me have a look. I actually forgot. Palace away. We did decent in the Palace game.
The basics are in there.
And then we beat Southampton, who were a championship outfit. So, like, tells you what about. Yeah, when I've watched Brentford have played well. That's not an easy game. So I'm looking here. Brentford at home, far from easy. Fenerbahce away, that's what's understood ain't got to be spoken about. West Ham will be up for it. West Ham will be up for it away from home. All right, Leicester at home, cup game. Chelsea at home. If Ten Hag's still here, Chelsea probably break their duck. And then November, the rest of November is favorable. This is why I'm like, sack this manager now because we have a favorable running. We can pick up momentum. We have an extremely favorable running on paper. If you put even just Ruud in charge, let's say Ruud is just bang average. That's miles better than Ten Hag.
You know it's bad when your fan base is calling for the OGS days. You know, that's what I'm seeing too. And I remember I really got into football content during at the end of OGS's tenure, and I remember how bad you guys wanted him out. Like it's at that level now. But now they're asking for him back. That is crazy.
Yeah, people have Stockholm syndrome. Forgetting about that type of shit. It is Stockholm syndrome. Stockholm syndrome. That's what I'm going to say. The fact people are asking for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer back. People, we need to stop doing this.
They are.
Stop comparing not good enough to not good enough because neither is good enough. Stop it, people. Just because this manager is not good enough doesn't mean you go and get this manager. Same way, if it didn't work out with the girl you're currently with, you don't go back to your ex who it didn't work out with. You don't be involved with either of them. It's common sense. You wouldn't do that in life. Same way, if you're at a job that you don't like, you don't go back to the previous job that you don't like. You go and find a new job. Same way, we should go and find a new manager. And then guess what? If it doesn't work with a new manager, you know what we do? Find another manager. And if it don't work out with him, guess what you go and do? Find another manager. Until you find the right
Chelsea,
one.
But Chelsea have done it. Chelsea have done it on different occasions and they've
been super successful under Abramovich. Yeah, exactly. Super successful. Under Abramovich, they won everything.
Yeah.
It worked.
Twice.
But again, Flawless, what is the guarantee that bringing in another coach? Because I think that the problems with Manchester United, it's far-reaching. It has to be torn down. The veil has to be torn down. You have to tear it and rebuild it. I mean, if Ten Hag gets the sack right now, wouldn't the same problems still remain? So how would the new coach tackle it? If he starts coaching the team differently, at best 7th, at best 8th, and which is not good enough. It's not Champions League qualification. It's not good enough. So it's something deeper, right? It's not something that you would say Ten Hag out, and then the team will start cooking again. If we're saying that, then we're wrong. No, you win those games that with basic training, with basics, with understanding the basics of the game. Yet again, defending. Trying to score goals, tracking back, transitions here and there. Yeah, you could get something. No one is arguing that. But again, if you get a new manager to whip up the boys' form, get them playing again, with the players you currently have, I don't think top 5, top 6 is good enough.
Two things. One, regardless of whether Ten Hag was staying or not, because we're not talking interim, we're talking end of the season, these players need to be improved upon because they're not good enough to where we need to go to. I literally stated when I started talking about Manchester United, this over-exaggeration that we are a million miles away. We had our worst ever league season and finished 9 points from top 4. It's not difficult to get 70 points. That is not tough. All you need to do is be a competent unit. What is tough is winning Premier Leagues and Champions Leagues. That is extremely tough. Winning Europa Leagues, winning FA Cups, winning League Cups. Bear in mind, we've won FA Cups and League Cups. Tells you all you need to know about what's it called? About the levels and where you need to be at. Does bringing in a new manager solve all the issues? Of course not. But word to my guy Eddie, control the controllables. What a new manager can do is get the best out of what we've got. That's all I'm asking him to do. I'm asking the new manager, I'm asking Rude, and whoever the new manager is in the summer, hey, just implement a style. Just so I know what I'm getting. Forget results for a second. Push that to the side. Forget league position. Forget European league position. Push that to the side. Implement a clear style. So then we can go in the window and get profiles for said style. Then results will come. It's really not difficult. That's big up Aguna Matata. That's really not tough to do. And then once you do that in the first season, the second season is then when you look to kick on and build on. So yeah, this whole thing, a new manager doesn't necessarily solve it, but that's the case in everything. A new manager, when is a new manager not a risk? 99% of any managers you're going to get are a risk. Unless you're going to get Pep or Ancelotti, they're a risk.
But I mean, there are far-reaching consequences also when that manager comes. Because there's this thing if the fans will be more patient with the manager for him to achieve what he wants to achieve with the team.
Fuck the fans. They need to stop listening to fans. Stop listening to fans. Do your job.
Again, will the board give him a plan, a foreseeable plan?
Give who?
Get us.
Wait, Tony,
get us here in this. Get us here at this particular time. Will they give him more time? And with the fans be more patient?
That's on them. Forget the fans. The fans, if the fans see progress, yes, they'll give the manager time. If we see clear progress, yes, we'll give the manager time.
No, but what if you don't see progress? That's the thing.
Then you sack the manager and then you get another one. What are we talking about?
Okay. I'll give you an example. What are we doing here?
What are we talking about?
Mikel Arteta came in.
Yes.
He came 8. I think he came 8 in the first season.
8th. Yes, it was 8th.
Yeah.
Yes.
He came, I think, was it not 8 in the second season?
Yeah, 8th again. Yes.
Again,
yes.
Yeah. Good. In that second season where he came 8, clearly no improvement. So if you're a fan watching, you're saying, oh my God, it's from bad to worse, right? A new manager, we thought that we'll get this manager bounce, he will get something out of the team. 8. Get him the fuck out of here. So
yeah, you should have got him out of here. You should have got him. You should have sacked him.
So if you're not patient, at least you won't even see this back to back challenges.
It's not about patience. This ain't a relationship. You're not my woman. This is high level sport. No. It's results. Get out your feelings. Your feelings don't matter. Facts over feelings. You know what I'm saying? Results over romance, man. Results over romance. Facts over feelings. We don't care.
I'm all up for sacking Eric Ten Hag. Yes. No problem. I mean, that struggle with you, no problem, man. Mm-hmm. But what happens? What happens when the dust settles? When he goes away, what's gonna happen?
Van Nistelrooy has won. Van Nistelrooy has won trophies before. Like he is capable. He is capable.
Yeah, he's capable. What will happen is we'll get a new manager, Tony. That's what will happen.
Yeah.
No, but your
Van Nistelrooy is a fine interim.
The league. And
it's not about you. Did you listen to what I said?
Winning the league.
Did you not listen to what I said? It's not about winning the league in the manager's first season. It's not about winning
in the second season. You can't.
It's not about that in the second season. It's not about winning. It's not about winning. It's not about winning the league in the second season. It's not about winning the league in the second season either. Where we're at, it's not about winning.
Will your fan base accept that?
If we see progress, yes.
Will your fan base accept that?
If we see progress, yes. And we're competing, yes, because we can still in that period of time. We can still. What do you mean? You don't? All right, so we just have to agree to disagree on that. We can still win FA Cups, League Cups.
I don't think Manchester United fans. I don't think Manchester United fans will be patient enough for 2 seasons.
So what does it matter? So, okay, cool. What does that matter? Okay. Exactly. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter.
I'm just saying, like. What happens after he gets sacked? I'm
bringing a
just
new
trying
manager.
to look at the whole. I'm trying to look at the whole scenarios. If you change the manager, yeah, maybe you get a tune out of them. It comes 6th, 7th. You don't get to Europe. The next season again, the fans will start saying,
Europe.
"Oh,
Wait.
this
6th,
manager is not
7th.
good
No.
enough."
Whoa. 6th, 7th is Europe. So what are we talking about?
Is it Europe for the level you want? Is that the level of
for the
Europe
first
you want to
season?
be?
For the first
Your
season.
big
For the
Manchester
first,
United.
yes. For the first season, yes, Tony. Yes. For the manager's first season, that is fine. Yes. 110%. No one's asking the manager to win the
you're a
league.
guy that deals with standards, man. So
Yes, 100%. I also
if the
deal with
standards
realism
you're
as well.
talking about is Europa League, then
In the
I
first
might
season,
as well
absolutely.
just keep short.
No. In the first season, yeah. So bear in mind that's hilarious coming from an Arsenal fan when you do nothing in Europe. But it's crazy. But we move. You lot, make sure you subscribe to TJ's channel as well. We're gonna redirect over there. Yeah, man, just be chatting. Oh, what do you do next? Get a new manager in. What are we talking about? But Tony, let them know where they can find you, what you got coming up, all that stuff.
See ya, guys. Yeah, after that PSG win, buzzing, happy. While my friend here, Flawless, is out here, about to tear down his football club about, the manager leaving and all that. I'm flexing, I'm enjoying, can't wait to just meet Southampton in the weekend, smash them up.
Oh, yeah, scoreline prediction for that. Scoreline prediction.
Smash them up. See, man, nothing less than a 4-0 win. 4-0, 5-0. But I'm looking at a 4-0 win, smash them up. Beat them up. I want to send a message. Yeah, I want to send a message to the other teams in the Premiership. Yeah, that Arsenal are the top dogs with the new sheriffs in town. Since after the demise of Rodri, I'm just happy with what's going on. Arsenal move steady, defend properly, try and manage creating chances. Use your fast wing backs. Calafiori is doing a lot going forward, although defensively, there's a lot of problems I'm seeing down there, but still, I wouldn't throw the book at him right now, and it's just a new signing, but I'm really enjoying the whole flying fullback kind of a thing, him and Jurgen Timber doing it, and, it just looks so natural with Jurgen Timber, man, I just want to see more and more of him, and that could literally be a big problem. There could be a big, big, big problem with Benjamin White coming back into this team. So, but Jurgen Timber, I want to see him. Merino is back, injury free. I want to see him play, against Southampton. That should be an easy pick for him. I want to see Waneri also come into the fray too. Let's just give him game time. Oil the machine a little bit. And let's just see what happens, man. So I would, bro, what? Why do you have a problem with some stuff, bro?
A problem? You be wilding, yo. Hey, yo, that was crazy. That was crazy, man.
See you guys. Yeah, I'll be doing my watch along the weekend. So come, join me in that matchup against Southampton. I'll be doing the watch along. I'll be having a show probably with Oregon Gunner this week on Friday. So just come join me, and let's see what we can do. And Flawless, man, it'd be nice to bring you to my channel, and
invite me.
Have a little chat, man.
Invite me.
Yeah,
invite me. This guy says, "Yo, it's nice to have you in the chat. Invite me." You know what I'm saying?
Let's have a little.
If you invite me, chat. I'm there. You're a joke, man.
Shout
See how he does me.
Man. Real one out there, man.
Yeah, big up Eli. Hey, Tony, invite me, you joke, man, and I'm there. This guy a comedian, This guy don't invite me, so how can I be there?
You don't need any invites, man.
Nah, invite me. Nah. Don't do that, because you invite everyone else. I want my invite. Don't do that. You invite Dal, right? Did you not message Dal and be like, yo, Dal, the day and time? Huh? So treat me like you do Dal. Is that not fair?
All right, man. That's fair, man.
So just shout me. Yeah. Just send me a message. I'm there. You already know. We peoples,
Thanks, brother.
Hey, make sure you subscribe to Tony.
Big ups, man.
Big up Aguna Matata. links in the title for Tony's channel, Tony Clark Gunner TV, TJ Warren TV. Click the links, open up new tabs, subscribe, hit the like button here, subscribe as well, people. Don't forget as well, make sure you follow the Sarcasm City TV playback. NBA season is almost upon us. It's back this month, so you're going to get NBA watch-alongs over there, Premier League watch-alongs, Champions League watch-alongs, Europa League watch-alongs. Somebody asked about NFL watch-alongs over there, Formula One, UFC, boxing, all those watch-alongs over on the Sarcasm City TV playback, as well as the gaming content as well, people. So that's playback.tv/Sarcasm City TV, playback.tv/Sarcasm City TV, people. I was going to say yes, and we will be live. I'm going to run pro clubs on there, and then I'm going to do the WNBA game on there tonight as well. So get over to the playback, people. Like I said, playback.tv/Sarcasm City TV, or I might just run pro clubs, either or. There'll be some content on there tonight. And one last thing, this show, all the other shows on the channel are available on audio only platforms, people. So all the shows on the channel, apart from watch-alongs, Spotify, you see it there on the screen. 5-star us, leave us a review. Sarcasm City TV. Same with iTunes, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, or wherever you listen to podcasts. So big up to everyone that's locked in, man. Big up to everyone who has locked in. Absolute real ones. I thought Villa played well and deserved the win, Warrior J. Bayern were disappointing. That's what I will say. And one last thing I wanted to get to. Big up to anyone for all the super chats as well. So big up to Victoria, big up C24, big up Victoria, big up Daryl. Appreciate it, man. Much appreciated. And yes,
Daryl Williams too. Big up to Daryl Williams, man.
Big up Daryl, man. Every single time.
Big up to
NFL watch-alongs. Yeah, man. Every time, man. NFL watch-alongs. But big up to everyone, man, supporting the channel. We're back live here today, 4:30 p.m. Sarcasm City. That's 4:30 p.m. UK time. Sarcasm City Sports Q&A. Then 7 p.m. will start 1 hour before kickoff, the watch-along. Porto versus Manchester United. We will be here for that. And then following that, another crossover show, Man United, Ballers at the Bridge, talking that Tottenham talk, where we're discussing all things Manchester United, all things Chelsea, all things Tottenham Hotspur, with them absolute two crooks, Surfer and Jez. So yeah, big up to everyone that has locked in. Yes, Raiden TJ, 100%. Speaking of Ancelotti flawless, there's Real Madrid fans are turning on him and want him gone. Thoughts, no surprise. Don't get results there, they're not having it. And their performances and results ain't been having it. So that's not a surprise whatsoever. Different breed, but I respect it. Who am I to tell them they're wrong? But anyways, we're going to close out. Love to everyone that's locked in. This has been the Manchester United Arsenal show. Man United podcast meets the Gunner Talk from the Arsenal podcast, live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Salute.